May pips be upon you. I hope you had a great weekend, traders. Hope it was fantastic. I want to get you ready for the market open. So I have my watch list. I got about what about 18 pairs that I'm going to be looking at, and I got a couple of them, a few of them marked as red. About 10 of them. I'm going to put you up on these, and we're going to start out with Dixie and the USD, and this kind of sets the tone for everything else. So let's do a little analysis with USD. Now, what my bias on this is already bearish, right? You see, I got some EMAs on here for visual aids. There's a 200, that's a 20, and that is the 50, right? You'll see that price is below all three of those. So I'm already bearish with this pair, especially being below the 200, right? But we have found support here, all right, and got a bit of a double bottom. If you can see that, pretty clearly here, right? But is this, what's behind that double bottom? Why do I have this gray box here for? Well, I'm going to show you. Reason why I got this gray box here is because it is an area of demand, a demand zone, if you will. And the way I have it marked is the last down candle before the up candle, right? So I have it marked from top to bottom and out. And I always mark where the middle is on these demand zones and supply zones, so I can see where price will frequently either, if it'll repel from the opening of the candle like it did here and go up a whole bunch of pips, right? Or it'll come to the middle and do the same thing, right? All right, so I always keep that in mind, and that you would do well to do the same thing. All right, but if we whittle this down to a lower time frame demand zone, there's a mark here that I think is significant. All right, here's the last down candle before the up candle, right? And was violated here. All right, if we put a mark there, you'll see why it's significant to me. Boom, right? Follow it all the way over. You'll see that's where a possible target area for price. All right, and I want to be mindful of it. So I want you to be mindful of this 89.53, call it 89.54. I just want you to be mindful of it, because I think that's where price could possibly reverse. All right, I am bearish on this pair, and we are at a double bottom. All right, and that's not something to be ignored, right? Right here. Okay, but a double bottom in a downtrend is not as strong. That's not something I would base a trade off of. All right, I would base a trade off of a double top in a downtrend, all right, or a double bottom in an uptrend. Those are good places to start to enter into trades. You want to take a counter trend trade? You can, but I like to have that trend behind me, like the wind on my back. Trend is your friend, and that's very real to me. So we've already touched the 50. We're coming back to touch the 50, and it has been showing respect to that 50 EMA. All right, so I am looking for more downside this week. Okay, if price, now listen to me, if price breaks this high, and when I say break, I mean a close above this high, then we could be looking at price, strength in the USD, and I would be looking here at 90.39, call it 90.50, the 90.50 region. And if price breaks past there, then I'll be looking at the price going up to the 91. I should be looking on the, yeah, I should have been showing you that on the daily. Should have shown you that on the daily. Yeah, if price breaks past here, about around, right around 90, what did I say, 90, 50? I'm going to say, yeah, right here. If price breaks above this area, breaks above this, where we have the lower low, lower high, and then a new lower low. If it breaks this lower high here, then I'd be looking for price to start to gain strength against the other pairs that are versus the US dollar. Okay, we don't have to worry about down here right now, but I'm looking at this support to see where it might go. If we get a wick fill, a filling of this wick here, and price continues up, I'm going to be looking to play towards the US dollar strength. All right, now let's go to the pairs. Let's start out with a USDJPY because that one I have marked red. We had a great trade this week. It went up about, I think about 30, 35 pips. All right, and then it came down. This goes away. We're starting a new week, right? That's the way I like to do it. All right, wow. I got a lot of little extra here for some reason. All right, and so I am looking on the 4-hour. We're going to run through these, so stay with me now. Take notes if you need to. I don't like having a whole bunch of indicators on my screens. Now, we might have just missed on the 21st. All right, we might have just missed a very good entry. Why? Why do I say that? Because you see this line here? Look at the an oscillator, and you'll see that we have bullish divergence, and it's played out here. And this is what kind of candle? A momentum candle, a bullish engulfer, the kind that I use for my entries once it hits support. All right, and we've hit that support at the where it's oversold here on the oscillator. This is the entry candle I would be looking for. Now we had we came back into we went into a little drawdown if you was to enter there, but I think as long as your stop loss is below 108.35, below the structure here, as long as that is, your stop loss is going to be safe. And I believe that price will be going up. I have a little what do you call it, a magic trend line here, all right, that it broke below, all right, but you see it did hit a significant double bottom, right, in an uptrend, right? All right, this uptrend has been intact since the 23rd of April. All right, so I think this is a legitimate uptrend, and we have a double bottom. Remember what I just told you about my little rule: double bottom in an uptrend. That's a good place for entry. So I'll be looking to enter into this market immediately. That's why this is a red item. Get rid of that. All right. And if you did enter, if you did wait until price comes back up here and breaks this resistance that was just created, all right, where if it breaks the high of this candle and the high of this one, this is going to be a very good trade. Okay, and you can take your TPs, your targets, TP1 here, and once it breaks the highs here, then you could look to going into bringing your stop loss to break even, and taking profits here and setting your next, looking towards your next TP, which will be up here. I'm not going to be walking you through all these trade management things. That's something I like to keep for the guys at LionsDenFX, where we get down to the get down. We do a lot of teaching, we do a lot of mentoring there, and we have the master of the markets, Drunken Monkey. You want to learn about what we're doing in there. Come to the free Telegram. Sign up for the free Telegram. He gives out good trades there as well. You can catch good trades and good feedback from the other members of that Telegram. We got about like a 415 members there so far, and it is growing. So, and it's free. All right, let's go to the next one. That'd be Pound USD. Now, Pound USD was my one of my favorite trades last week. All right, got about 90 pips out of this, and I'm not sure if it's over. To be honest with you, I think I am still bullish on this pair. I am still looking for more pips. All right, yeah, we had a hellacious pullback, no doubt. But if your stop loss was below these lows, then you're more than still good. All right, and we're right back to where was that entry at? Yeah, we're right back near the entry. We haven't even, I got tapped out at break even. I moved mine to break even once I got up here. But a re-entry, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. And this is still in the original entry area, and I'm looking to take this price all the way up until what is this? There's another line up here. 143.5, 143.5 for sure. And you just want to check it left for your TPs. And if I can just get to it, there he goes. Yeah. I think 144, that area might be pretty good as a ultimate TP, but we got a strong trend line going up. So why would I be thinking about anything else, right? All right. So put that on your hot list for sure, because it's going on mine. That's a red. Doggone it. Let's go to Pound CAD. All right, this one's a red idol. Why? All right, looking on the 4 hour. Doggone, I just added minutes to this doggone thing. All right. Looks like we had an entry. We had an entry on the 21st, just like that earlier pair. I can't remember what it is now. All right. See, this was the entry here. Boom. You can see how this was overbought on the stochastics, and it created divergence. I love when it creates bearish divergence, right? And you see, we had this bearish engulfer form, and this is one of my criteria for entry. All right, so we are pretty close to the entry area still. All right, so I'll be looking for looking for a good price to get in once the market opens. All right, we might open up with price moving up to give it even a better price, a better discount, because of all this rejection right at this area, right in the same vicinity. So I'm looking for this little rejection wick to probably develop a little bit, just a little bit more, and maybe get in at a lower price. If not, no problem. I'll just wait until price breaks this low for a short entry. Why do I want to wait till it breaks that low? Because look how it rejected when it got here last time. I need something to say, hey, we're going down. I need this whole wick to be filled and a close down here. You know what I mean? So this one's a hot item. Pound CAD. I can't believe I slipped up on this pound Swiss. Maybe I can edit it out. Anyway, all right. Let's go to the next one, and that would be EURJPY. All right. If I can just stick to the red ones. EURJPY. What am I looking at? Well, I'm long on this, and looks like we have an engulfer going on right here. All right, and look, you see the momentum and the trend is up, and we're past a daily support, resistance, support here, And now we're at support and we have a bullish engulfer here. You see the rejection coming from this support, and we have that engulfer. So I am looking at the stochastics, and we are looking at an oversold market. And I like to see that blue cross that red line. All right. Once the blue crosses the red line, that tells us that the buyers have entered the market, and especially in an overbought or oversold or overbought area. That's let us know that who's in control here, buyers or sellers, and in this case, it'll be buyers. So when the market opens, I'm looking for an entry here. That is a red hot item, and that's why I have it marked red. And where would I be going? Where, what are my profit targets? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I would take a profit at this area here. I would take profit in this area here, but I wouldn't move my stop loss to break even until I break this. So maybe you want to make this your profit target, you can. But once it crosses here, once we get a break above this area, that's when I would go to break even. What would be my other targets, though, is the question. I can answer that if I can see some structure here. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. I got a profit target here. All right. For sure, it'll react there at 135.00. All right. And I would love to see these tops, but I'm gonna trail from this point on. That's what my plan is. I don't know about your plan, but that's what my plan is. All right. Let's go to the next one. Euro Aussie. I'm so surprised it's not voice activated. All right, voice activated. I'm losing it. Okay. Let's go to the 4-hour. And what do I see? Where are my notes? I just had the notes up there. Doggone. All right. 786 retracement, stop loss. Stop loss. Supply zone entry. It's unmitigated. We are oversold, and a break of the lows with a momentum candle for entry. Well, I got a whole book on this stuff here. Well, look, I am short on this pair. Why? Why am I short on this pair? Look at the daily. Look at the daily. That's coming down. All right. We've been short since October of last year, right? All right. And I want you to see this formation here. All right. You see this pattern? All right. We're making higher lows here, but not higher highs until we broke the high here. Is this a fake out? Well, of this formation, is this a fake out breakout? All right. Shouldn't we be looking for the breakout down here? Well, let's check this out. Let's check this out. All right. Let me see something here. If this is the most recent swing high, if I put my Fibonacci's on this down to the swing low here, you can see that we've hit the 786 Fibonacci retracement level, right? And that is the last place where you're going to expect price to reverse, where you expect the retracement to end and price to go the other way. And here we are with rejection rates at that specific spot. Okay, that's for one. Okay, all right. And if we go to the extreme swing high, you can see that we are nearing the 382. The 382 is where you would expect a reversal. This is the first place as opposed to the last place at the 786. We're in this zone, and I want you to understand something too while you're looking at that. Why do I expect price to continue down? Is because we've hit a supply zone. All right. We hit a supply zone, and we hit it at the opening of the last up candle before the down move. All right, we hit it here. All right, I'm expecting price to find its way down. All right, again, I always mark the middle. Always keep an eye on the middle of these zones, and this is where that middle is here. All right, if price does make it up here, does come up a little further, I expect price to, because this is unmitigated. Price has not tapped here yet. It just came straight down from there. So I'm definitely expecting price to shoot down for sure. And if it can do it from here, because it hasn't been touched here either. It hasn't been touched at the beginning of the opening of the candle, of the institutional candle, nor its midsection. So I'm looking for price to come down. And if I get what did my note say? A break below the lows. All right, I get a break below these lows, these candle lows. That's when I'll be looking for an entry. Look where we are on the stochastics. This is a setup for shorts. All right, we are oversold, overbought here. So, and we have blue crossing red. All right, so I'm looking for a break here. This will be my entry once price breaks these lows here, and that's where I'm going to go. All right, let's move on to the next one. This was Euro, and I'm looking for EURNZD. EURNZD. Boom. Okay, on EURNZD, similar situation, very similar. All right, we have support, turn resistance here, resistance, resistance, resistance. All right, strong resistance. This is a key level, and we're looking for price to continue down. Look at the stochastics. Blue is right now tapping red and getting ready to cross, and we are overbought. So I am looking for the same here, a break below these candle lows, the previous two candle lows. Once I get a break down there, I'm taking this down to the house. All right, this is a red item. Get up on it, people. Aussie Swiss. Next one is Aussie Swiss. Okay. Aussie Swiss. All righty. Aussie Swiss. What am I looking for? I'm looking on the daily, right? Oops. Something here. I'm looking on the daily, and I am long on this pair, right? Why? Obvious reasons. We've been long since the 19th of March last year, right? And we've created this symmetrical, well, actually, this is a descending triangle, right? A descending triangle, right? And I would be looking for the breakout on this side. So what is happening here? Is this a fake out? Is that what we got going on? Manipulating these lows and tapping into those liquidity pools? Is this about to pull up and come up? Well, we're just going to have to wait and see how we open. But right now, I'm looking for longs for sure. All right, we are oversold on the stochastics, so and I'm looking right now for a blue to cross that red, looking for the buyers to step in definitively. All right, we are coming towards a support right here. Boom. All right, here's a support right here. Maybe price comes down and taps this support and then turns around. All right, and gives me my criteria for entry, a valid entry for long. Right now, if price was to turn around right here, I'd be looking for a break above 0.7036 before I got involved in a long position. All right, but if price gives me a better price here at this support here, well, all the better, right? And then I'd be looking at here as a TP1 and then TP2 at these highs, and we can go to TP3 with a trailing stop. I'm trying to move move on. I don't want to get too bogged down in details on this one. All right, Aussie, New Zealand. All right. EMAs were nodding sideways. PA now support resistance. Wait for break of resistance. What do I have going on here? All right, we got an upward, a rising channel, right? And I always like those because you wait until a price hits the support line or the resistance line, and you might have a good setup, right? Now, what are we looking like on the stochastics? We're in the middle of this range, so I'm not, we're not looking too hot there. That it's not helpful anyway to look at the indicators. We only use the indicators for a secondary confirmation in the first place, right? All right, so what am I looking at up close? Look at the price action. We found resistance, support. Then again, resistance. We're at the support line of this rising channel. So I am looking for a break above this line here, that level, and this level is at, if I can get it right, all right, 1.0807. All right, I'm looking for a close above this level. Then I would be inclined to take a long position to the top of this channel. Yep, yes I would. Yes I would. It's only been touched twice, right around 3 times. That's when things can get dicey, a little iffy. All right, but we've had our third touch on this side. We're looking for a third touch on that side, and we are already long in bias. I'd be looking for a long position at that point. Okay, let's go on up. CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss. I like it when I get those little bullish divergence things. Those little bullish divergence things. They're magical, man. All right, and we have some bullish divergence here. See, let's take it straight down. See the when we got over oversold here. All right, and look here. Price made a high, the stochastic made a higher low here, but price made a lower low there. And we have bullish divergence. All right. And looks like it is playing out now. All right. And gave me an entry, met my entry criteria. This is the bullish candle that I look for after rejection at support. All right. And yeah, it did retrace a little bit, but I do believe that this is the area for entry. This was a good entry here. All right, even though you would have been experiencing some drawdown. I do believe that price is on its way to the other side of the stochastics, to the overbought area, and I believe price is on its way up here. Okay, what I'd like to see, either some bullish price action at the current levels that it's at right now. All right, I need to see some bullish price action here. I need something that says that this support that it's at right now is going to hold. I need to see bullish price action here. All right, I need to see a break of the high of this candle, okay, for bullish price action to give me that good discount at this level. So I'm going to mark this level here. All right, just for my viewers. All right, we get bullish price action here. I'll get in here. That's a great discount. Otherwise, I'll be looking for a bullish. I was looking for an entry, a valid a long entry after it breaks the levels here. I hope you're with me. I hope you understand. All right, look out for the rejection around this area. That's probably why I rejected here. All right. And once we come back for a revisit, I believe this wick gets filled and we're going on up to the TISOP, okay? So let's move on. The next one would be the last one, New Zealand dollar Swiss. Now I got all kind of little drawings and whatnot on this one. All right, we're looking on the daily chart. I'm waiting for a cross on the OVS. Why? Because we are in the oversold area. I keep getting those mixed up. We're oversold right now, but the blue hasn't crossed the red yet to let me know that buyers are coming in or here. All right, but we have hit the support here. You see this resistance, resistance, support. All right, I'm looking for bullish price action at this support. All right, once I get that bullish price action and I get that bullish momentum candle, that bullish engulfer, that's when I get involved in this trade. I'll enter along at that point, and hopefully it's you know, probably right around this level here, and I will mark it for you. All right, 0.6488. All right, and if I can get in lower, that'd be great, but I need to see that bullish engulfer or that bullish momentum candle, and I will take that to the top. What is the top for me? What are my price targets? Well, I'd be looking right about here for TP1, and at that point, I'd also put my trade into break even, and you got a nice one here, TP2 and the TP3. All right, a lot of pips to get on this one, a lot of pips, and I think that's going to happen because I like the way it has formed this bullish flag, and I'm hoping that it can do something for us. You know what I mean? You know, I like the support. The support seems pretty strong, and we are set up. So this is what I want you to do. Give a like and subscribe, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, because you like what I'm doing. You support the work that I'm putting out. You support the free education and training. That's why you're going to give a like. That's why you're going to subscribe, and that's why you're going to share this link for your fellow traders if you care about them. All right, you want them to make money too, right? All right, share it with them. Now, I need to ask you some questions. Which one of these trades out of the red ones I have marked do you find the strongest? Do you find that's the one I think is going to make it before the other ones do? Give me a comment on that. Give me a rank on that. All right, I gave you about 10 red items. Okay, rank them for me. Do that. Tell me which one you think will hit, has the highest probability of hitting. Give me that in the comment section. I would love to get your feedback. All right, and do yourself a favor. Look at these last two the two videos I have up as this video ends. All right, hit those and learn something, man. Hit either one of them, and it'll put you on the trail to Profitsville. I'll talk to you in the next video. Trade safe.